let's add a sky to this map. So we have like this little exterior and I want to add a sky to it. So the first thing, you want to select a sky prefab you want. So go inside prefab, systemic, and in sky, and you have like a bunch of sky here. So place the marker where you want to create this prefab and double click to create it. Be sure that the prefab is inside a sector. So basically what this is like this prefab, it's a little scene and there's like a special object in there that will capture that little scene, and it can also decide also which object will be captured. We won't check how to create a custom sky prefab like this in this tutorial. We'll cover that in another one. Now we just want to create a sky from what we have. So now what we need to do is that since this just look at the void, we want to create the surface where sky will appear. So I will create add a box and I want to add material to this box, which inside your material folder you'll see one called sky portal. So Ctrl T to apply to the brush, and this basically does nothing. It's only like for cosmetic to know that this brush is a sky. To make this brush a sky, you want to go in properties and select sky portal as the brush type. Then you do want to stretch that to fit like your whole room, and you want to flip it with F here. So F, wait, is that selected? Yeah. In brush mode, press F to flip it. And you want to also remove the floor, so in geometry mode, page down to remove that. And now I have like a sky englobing my map, and you want to be sure that you don't just do like a ceiling. You want to have a box that goes a bit far in the air, out, and have like the wall that are all sky. You need to do it this way to be sure like it doesn't glitch out. And yeah, this is it for this part. The last thing I want to do is to add a sky camera to this prefab. So select the prefab, you can even make it a parent F3 on it, and Shift X center marker, and we want to add a sky camera. So you can also just type it like SK, clack clack, sky camera, okay. And now we are done. Just need to be sure that the sector also englobe our sky, and we should be good. Or we can save, compile, and test. I'm gonna test it just to show you how it looks. And you see that the ceiling will now be a sky, like this. And like you see, it's animated, the cloud and everything, that's part of the material. And when we walk, you see it's like it stretched infinitely to the background. And if I fly, like with the camera, I can also go in the air like this. You see like how it's in the background. But if I go too far out of my brush, my sky brush, it will like do something like that, right? But we never saw this because we are inside of it like that. So that's it for this tutorial. We see you next time.